Hey guys, it's Donnie. Well, I'm at the Uwharrie Trail, and about an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes later than what I really wanted to do. I should have been out here an hour ago, but I'm going to do approximately 12 to 14 miles today. And so as you can see, the parking lot is empty. I've only had one hiker come through as I got here, and so but let me show you on the board here what I'm doing. Okay, it's got a little bit of a glare on it, but from what I'm doing where it says you are here, I'm gonna go up and then right back down. It's one of two things I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna go up and back down. That's gonna be a 12 miler if I do it that way. Or I thought about doing a hike that I did before, which I come all the way up and hit Tower Road to 109 and then come all the way back here. That's close to 14 miles. And so I'm not sure. I'm just gonna kind of let my body tell me what it wants to do. Okay, we are coming upon one of the camping spots, one of my favorite camping spots out here at the Uwharrie. We are about 2 miles in right here, close to it if we're not. But it should be real close to 2 miles where I'm at. This bridge is so neat, and sometimes there's leaves all over this area when I come out here to camp. But this is a really nice spot, good water source. There's some moving water over here, and down the creek further there's some moving water. That's usually where I like to get my water at. I don't really like the standing water too much. I like the water moving, and so it seems to be a whole lot clearer. The leaves tend to make this water turn into like a tea, which is fine. I mean, you can still drink as long as you filter it good, but yeah, this would be a good spot for Boy Scouts to come. And there's you can keep on going through there. This whole area, you could put dozens of tents out here easily. A really nice place to come out and camp. And so, but there have been some activity out here. Evidently they use these for seats. I'm not gonna go down this way. If you notice this post right here, it says West Morris Campground. I'm not gonna go down. It's not really a real long walk anyway. But if you look on the map, I'll put one up on the screen. It kind of jets off, but it goes to a campground that you can put like RVs and tents. And so they have like a big sign, and you kind of just sign in. And if I remember correctly, you just drop your money in this metal thing, and it just kind of just Yeah, that's the way you set yourself up. If my memory serves me correctly on that. But for time's sake, I'm not going to go down this trail. Like I said, it's not that big a deal. It's not real long. But the blazes, as you can see, is yellow, and the tree up there is yellow, and so they did a good job with that. And so, but I'm headed this way. I'm going to the right, Uwharrie Trail North. And so this is a little junction here, and they did a good job marking it. Let me show you this little dilemma here. I come from this direction here. Here's a white blaze. See how bad it looks? Well, coming this way, this is the first one I've seen for some time. On the other side of the tree, you can see it, but just walking with the sun shining on it, it almost looked like just moss growing. And so I know I'm going the right direction. But see, if you look out, where's the trail? It literally gets obscured the farther you go. So this is one good example of making sure you bring your map. And so, even with a map, you can still get turned around and all. But with the white blazes and your map, you'll get yourself, usually if you get turned around, you can usually backtrack. But I'm thinking the trail is going like this. So this is telling me right now that this is not, it looks like this footpath you can see, but right here it gets obscured. And it's kind of hard to tell where to go. I don't see any white blazes whatsoever. And so, but I'm thinking it goes around here. I can kind of make out a little path there. I've been on this trail before, and so I'm somewhat familiar with it. I should come across two different gravel roads before I actually get to Tower Road. And so, but we're going to keep on tracking. I'm going to go up this way, and I'm pretty confident that's the way it should go. I forgot to mention, if you got a certain type of app, you can scan this, and I guess it tells you a little bit about the area here. I need to look into getting that app. I'd like to hear it. But this was done by Eagle Scout Project by Chris Moncrief, Troop 97, Indian Trail, North Carolina, August 2014. And so right now I'm going to take a little breather, because I tend to push myself and end up regretting it. And so there's no reason hurrying. I seem like I'm doing pretty good. If I'm doing what I normally do, I must be close to 4 miles right now. And so, it is absolutely just gorgeous out here. And the sun tends to be in my face right about now, so I need to turn around. Here we go. Well, you really got to look. See, you can see where I'm looking at. You start over here. It's hard to see where that trail is. It's here. It's right here. The only reason I know that, there's a white blaze up there. Way up there on a tree, I saw it. So you can tell, not too many hikers get in this deep, or since the holiday season, everybody's off with their families, and a bunch of the leaves have covered up everything. since I've been on the trail, I've only seen one person, and that was the person that was at the trailhead when I first arrived. He was coming out. It started to come up from the ground, and another tree caught it. And man, that sucker is huge. But what I thought was neat was that, what a perfect little home this would be for like a den. And so I don't see anything in it, but that would be a perfect little den. There's just probably too much foot traffic through here disturbing them for like a coyote or something, you know, or maybe a bear. And so, but man, you can see where on the other side, you can see where the rocks kind of came up with the roots. And so, neat. I see Tower Road right down there. I am gonna grab me. I'm not really that hungry. I did have my wife made me an Egg McMuffin, a good thick one, and then I had some mini waffles to go with that. So I had a decent breakfast and about 2 cups of coffee with that. And so I'll probably stop along the way. And I brought me some spaghetti. That is really good. If you guys want to try out something, get the Mountain House spaghetti. Oh my goodness, I brought me 2 slices of bread with it also. And so not sure if I'm gonna eat it or not. And so, but I did bring it, and I brought me several Cliff Bars. Peanut butter and honey with sea salt. That is very, very good. I got it from Walmart. A whole box of them for about, I don't know, $6, $7, I think. Well, I decided to get me a nice cup of coffee. Of course, with my favorite cup, you would know. Ta-da! Okay, I am on Tower Road now. And it's roughly 8 miles back to the car. Now, all of this road is not gravel. It turns into paved, and then it ties into, it intersects with 109, and then it's a couple miles from there to the car. And so roughly combined time from here to there is about 8 miles. So it's roughly 14 miles, maybe a hair under 15. I mean, just, it's somewhere between the 14 and a half range. And so it's just a nice big circle. So this is a good hike though, because you got part of it in the woods, and then I make a big circle to come back. And so, and you get a chance to see something else without having to constantly keep looking at your feet, wondering what you're going to be tripping over and stepping on. And so that's one of the challenges of hiking in the woods, is there's always something in your path. And so decided to take a break. Got my logging that's going on over here. I just crossed over onto the paved area. I don't know why I was thinking it was shorter than what it was. I think I was on it for at least a mile. And so, but maybe 2 miles. And but at any rate, it's 2:30 right now, and I got 3 hours before it's dark. And so this is one reason why I wanted to take the Tower Road back. Isn't that pretty? I remember seeing this the last time. I didn't have my GoPro, but that is just beautiful. The way that old tree, it's like a painting. I could see a hawk sitting on that branch. Oh, that's gorgeous. I could just imagine a big old blanket of snow and all those trees with snow on it. That would be absolutely just gorgeous. That's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. Really nice. There's that old house. Can't really see it. Boy, last time I was here, you could see it a whole lot better. But it's right up in there. Oh, spooky looking thing. Getting all grown over. I ain't gonna go up there. It ain't gonna trespass. It's posted. It just didn't seem like it's a lot more of it's been grown up though. Those walls could talk. The history behind them. Old houses and barns on the side of the country highways, a character to our land. See those two hefty looking sized dogs? They just came up to me. I'm gonna keep walking. I mean, they ran up to me. And yes, I put my hand on this Glock 43. I had my hand on it. Leg's feeling pretty good. I stretched a little bit. My right leg is awesome. I don't feel anything on it. It's a little sore. Of course, I'm walking all these miles. So this road, I tell you, it is not traveled much. I don't mind it. I'm kind of glad that way I can walk where I'm walking. But 109 is going to be different. And so I'm going to have to walk in the grass a whole lot more, which I'm not going to like. Got to watch the cars, because not everybody's watching me. And so I am still trying to get there. The traffic, amazingly, is not that bad. There's a sign right there for Yates Place Camp. You can cut down and go to Yates Place Camp, but overall, I'm not really for sure how much further I got. There's a National Forest Uwharrie sign. I can't be too much farther. I think I'm gonna back up and let this truck have its way. All right, I made it with no dog bites either. I am still the only one in the trail, the trailhead. I never saw another hiker through the whole time, except for the guy that came out here when I first arrived. That was 14 miles, and so not bad. Not too bad. And so I got back before dark. It is just getting dusk, and so that was good. The traffic wasn't too bad, I have to say that. But I did have my headlamp on, and so they could see me, because I don't have a whole lot of reflective clothing on like I should when walking the road. But other than that, very eventful. Good hike. I highly advise it. We just got one more trek up. It's about a 2-3 miler. I'll make that in a day. Make that a day hike, and that'll probably end up being 4 or 6 miles or something like that. And then we'll start headed over to another area of the Uwharrie, and I'll start showing videos of those. So far I've done the entire figure 8, all the trails that come off of that. And then from Yates Place Camp on up, all the way in 109 all the way to Tower Road is all the trails that I have videos for. And so the next one will be from Tower Road going up. And so what I'll probably do is start at the parking lot and then just come down to Tower Road and then just go straight back up. For the most part, the deeper that you go into the Uwharrie, you're not going to see those blazes as well as you have seen. And so you need to make sure you take a good map and familiarize yourself with these trails before you really start doing some deep wood type stuff. And so, because they can get a little confusing. But for the most part, you know, just make sure you tell somebody what you're doing. Give them a copy of the map. That way, if you don't come back in time, they know where you're at. And so, but guys, happy Thanksgiving. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.